Welcome to the home of the Cooking Dad 242 and
family.
Today my wife and I will be fixing up a soft, fluffy, buttery brioche hamburger bun.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, you know the routine. All of the yeast ingredients to the left.
To the left.
To the left. Now, I noticed that I know you see that I have not added any sugar to my yeast ingredients, and that is because the milk has sugar in it, so there's no need for us to do that. So, and I didn't set my yeast mixture aside either. You don't have to really set it aside. You can go straight on and throw it all in. So we added the egg, and once that egg is fully incorporated, we're going to add in the sugar. And that's just really to help the sugar to dissolve in the liquid. I'm also adding in the salt mixture. Man, these breads were so delicious.
And
buttery, and it's like totally top notch, totally restaurant quality.
These are one of my favorite breads.
Yeah, this is my favorite as well. Stay tuned guys for hot dog buns that we will be preparing for you soon, and this is going to be gourmet hot dogs buns.
Yeah,
so stay tuned for some hot dog buns, and we also have a fun video coming up, monster hamburgers. Oh yes, so stay tuned for that one. It's going to be the biggest burger ever. So we have a lot of fun videos coming up in the future. Stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button guys, hit that bell, and stay tuned for more. So I'm adding extra milk. I have 3 to 4 tablespoons set aside, and that's just going to help me with the dough texture, because like I said, it can vary based on where we live, how dry the climate is, how hot your kitchen is. It can vary. So I'm adding in now my 4 tablespoons of milk, and you want to add this gradually. You don't want to just dump all 4 tablespoons in your dough. You want to add 1 tablespoon at a time, because you may only need 3 tablespoons. Okay, so now I'm buttering my surface. I know it's weird. I'm not adding the flour. This is a different technique, and I'm not adding any flour because, like I said, flour tends to dry out the bread. So we're going to use fat to help knead the dough. And I'm not kneading this for a long period of time, just 5 minutes. It's not enough time to put a lot of gluten, but I just want enough that the butter is working inside of the dough, because we're going to add more butter.
Work it, baby.
More butter. So this is a buttery bread, guys. It's not for the health conscious, but it is so delicious.
Yes, it
is. So good. Soft, and what I like about this bread dough, it's not a sticky dough at all. Like you noticed when I made the milk bread, it was very, very sticky, and that's more for those who are kind of experienced with making bread. But this one is such a very easy, beginner-friendly tutorial. You could make this for homemade bread even. Now, what you see I'm doing here,
you're squeezing the bread like you hate it.
Yeah, I'm really squeezing this bread, and because I'm ripping it up, because I want that butter to really work inside of that dough. I'm really just squeezing that butter into the dough, and it's just gonna make, when I'm ready to knead it, a lot easier. So you can let your kids do this part if you want. So I'm just smoothing it back out, just kneading it back together. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's so easy to combine. Everything's coming together.
That's that butter. That butter was fully incorporated in there. Now it's easy to just knead the dough and form it into that ball that we want, that smooth ball that we want. You can tell it's so soft. I'm showing you the texture of it. It's soft and it's not sticky. Not sticky at all. So it's very good for beginners. If they want to make their own homemade bread, you can use this recipe. It's perfect. It's delicious as well. Very delicious.
Yes, it is.
And it's Swedish, if you like a sweeter bread, because the first one wasn't sweet. This one is a semi-sweet bread, so if you like those Swedish bread, this is gonna be nice for you as well.
Definitely a good choice.
Yeah. But we do have some dinner rolls coming up as well, so stay tuned for that one. And we also have some donuts, guys.
Yeah, donuts, yeah.
Donuts. So that won't be coming up tomorrow actually. So stay tuned. Well, actually that would be like on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. For the 22nd, we would have some delicious homemade donuts.
Homemade donuts.
And guess what? These are not fried. They're baked and they're delicious. So we're keeping it healthy for you guys. Okay, my dough is formed, it's smooth, and I'm just gonna let it rest. And now I usually say rest for an hour, but like I say, it varies on the temperature. So I advise that it rests until it doubles in size, because it may take 4 hours for you, it just depends. So we're gonna squeeze out this air, and like I said earlier in my other videos, this is just to help make it easier to divide, to cut it up. It makes it easier to handle the dough, because if you have too much air in it, it's hard to really shape it. So I'm flattening it out. It's probably about an inch thick. How I'm flattening it out, it's just going to help me to be able to divide the dough into 8 portions, because it's going to make 8 brioche buns. Cutting dough can be very difficult at times because it just wants to stay together. Yeah, it just wants to stay together. But be patient with it, and you'll get it. You'll get it. So I'm shaping each piece into a ball, and that's just giving it some shape. Just shaping it into a ball, and that's going to help form my buns. So we're going to shape it into a ball, and what I'm doing is just tucking the sides, and until I form a ball. And we want that top part of it to be smooth. So you want to keep tucking the sides until the top part of your dough is smooth. Now if you follow these instructions, this should be very easy for you, because the dough should be smooth at this point.
Definitely no issues.
Should be no issues once you follow everything to a T. Should be completely smooth. We want a smooth top bread. Now I'm just putting in this little pan just to kind of make some space. This is not going to be the pan I'm baking it in. I'm just resting it inside here, just to make some space. Because I don't advise putting it in a small pan like this, and the reason being is because it's going to stick together. So use a bigger pan.
Yeah, definitely.
Now I'm making the egg wash mixture, and this mixture, what this does is give you that shiny, glossy, round coating on your bread that brioche is known for, that dark color. So that's what this is going to do. It's going to give you that dark, pretty brown color on top of your bread.
That caramel skin.
That caramel color. So now I'm taking the bread and I'm spacing them out, and it's crucial that you space them out, because like I said, we don't want them to stick together like how your normal dinner rolls would stick together. We don't want that. We want space, at least an inch space between them. And I'm flattening it out just a little, just not too much. I let those rest until they are half their size. You don't want them double in size, but at least half their size. We want some air into there so that it could give us a nice fluffy texture.
Here's the egg wash.
This is the egg wash that we're basing on top of our bread, and this is what's going to help give us that nice shiny brown color. We're going to bake these in the oven for 335 degrees for about 45 minutes, and like I told you guys, check every 20 minutes. And the way that you know that your bread is done, you're going to know by the color. And what I want you to do is tap on top of the bread, and if it sounds like it's hollow inside, then it's ready. Okay, so I'm just gonna whip up some quick burgers. This is 1 ground beef, salt, garlic, and an egg. Just gonna make some quick beef patties.
It's so simple.
A very simple recipe. Shaping them up into 6 to 8 patties, but my husband, we decided to make these pretty jumbo, so we did 6 patties.
I like them thick. So.
Yeah, we did them pretty thick. A lot of meat.
I love a lot of meat. So I need that.
Okay, now we are cutting cutting up some onions, and this is gonna be, I love burgers with caramelized onions. I'm not a big fan of onions, but my husband introduced me to this recipe and I just love it. I love caramelized onions on my burger. So we had to make some. So we have some butter, we're putting in our onions and just cooking them just till they're not really translucent, but just enough that they're soften up. And we also added 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and that's going to help just enhance the sweetness of those onions.
Oh yes.
And we're going to cook these until they are translucent and brown, golden brown. This is so delicious, guys. You can add this on anything. Really good.
I think it's ready.
Yeah, they are definitely ready. And that's what you're looking for. All those onions we put in these are that reduce, because onions has a lot of water in it, and that's why we have to cook them down. Wow, that's that. In this same pot, I'm putting in my burgers. You know, all that extra flavor.
Keep the flavor in.
Keep that flavor and lock it up. So I'm just putting them in the same pan and just cooking them. I like my burgers well done. My husband like his own
medium.
Ew. So I cook mine's well done. I don't want no pink in my burger.
Medium is just making more juicy.
Juicy?
Yeah, I like it.
Ew. Okay. Well, I can't tell you anything about that. I don't want to see anything red in my burgers. Wow, whoopsie.
Wow,
These look so good. Look how
soft it is.
Yes.
Look at that. You see it come right back up.
How soft it is on the inside. I'm just splitting one of these open, show you the texture on the inside. Oh, look at that crumb. Look at that texture. Look at that burger. Oh man. I want one of these right now.
Sweet onions.
Sweet onions there. Husband giving it a nice close. He's going to take the first bite.
Oh, that's good. That's definitely good. Thank you for watching the Cooking There 242. Stay connected. How should we bring the restaurant home to you?